Welcome everyone to the Power Half Hour, and today I'm super excited to interview, one of my big mentors in the industry locally here, and I have much respect for her. Over the last 15 years I've been in business. She came just a little bit ahead of me, but she's just been crushing it year after year after year. Big risk taker and just a total animal out in the market, just crushing the game. Okay. So today it's a huge pleasure of mine to welcome Melissa Wu from eXp Realty. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Wu from eXp Realty, and welcome everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today.
Yeah, this is a pleasure of ours, and a lot of our friends and perhaps your friends too, and the Facebook community is dying to hear about the 3Ls. But first, I'd like to just find out a little bit more about you. How did you get started in real estate? And, tell us about your journey a little bit, from year 0 to like year 16.
So I started in 2003. I got my license December 4th, 2003.
Wow.
So during that summer, my dad has $50,000. And then that time a house in Vancouver is about $250,000 in 2003. So he has enough money to buy a house, but he wanted to buy a car. So my mom and I stopped him and took his money, and then we called a listing agent who became my mentor. He's also a builder, and we bought the property from him. So during the time I got to know him, and I asked him whether I can be a realtor just like him, because he was top 1%. So when I got inspired by him, because he was making $250,000. He makes a house every year.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I just got into the industry, got my license, and then worked with him. The first year in 2004, I was Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
And that time we were doing like my first year over 150 transactions. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Your first year, 150 transactions?
Not myself, like as a team.
Okay.
So
okay.
I was working with him
Gotcha.
because he's a builder. He's Indo-Canadian and I'm Chinese. So a lot of time he would get the builders to sell the land to the builder, and I would bring a client to custom build. So, and then sometimes it would go to a listing. So it would be a triple N, double N. We would do a lot of that during that time.
Wow. And the market, I think 2004, the market was in fact on fire at that time. I think 2004, 5, 6 started to slow down in 07 for us here. And then obviously we crashed in 2008. Tell me more about your experience as a new agent. How, besides joining a team, what did you have to do to become successful in the first like 3 to 5 years for yourself?
I think before I was a realtor, I was always in customer service.
Okay.
Yes. So since I was in grade 6, I worked as a selling dim sum in the Chinese restaurant.
Wow.
Because my dad's a chef and dim sum chef. So I worked in the restaurant with him, selling dim sum since I think grade 6.
Grade 6?
Grade 6, yeah, grade 6. And then I did I worked for TELUS for 5 years. I was an operator and I was in TELUS sales. So I'm very comfortable with the phone. Yeah, and then I worked at WestJet for 2 years, customer service agent.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've worked all your life, I mean, grade 6 until, so it's 2004. And so did you go to college, high school? What was your education like?
UBC, double major in economics and Asian studies.
Okay, great. So you're academically a genius as well as a sales genius. So, man, so you took your life experiences into real estate. You're good on the phone. You're good at customer service. What else do you think has had you become successful in the 3 to 5 years? Because we got a lot of newer agents on the call who's trying to learn from, such a legend like yourself. What would you say, besides the 3 Ls, prior to that, what would you think is one thing?
I think I did the disc in Keller Williams. I was in Keller Williams for 2 years. I got to know myself more. I think I'm a people person, very high I, influential. I like to talk. Depends on the topic. So, but I make a connection with the person. I think the first thing is I build rapport rapidly. And then I find out their needs and wants, and then I get the paperwork signed.
Wow. It's that simple, guys. Know thyself, take the disc, connect with the person, and get the paperwork signed.
Yes, I always focus on getting my paperwork signed. So, I actually also worked for Primerica for 2 years.
Oh,
I
wow.
did some life insurance and mutual funds. So I'm used to going to people's house door to door and getting paperwork signed. So I think that also helped me.
Yeah, big time. I mean, Primerica, for those of you who don't know, it's a network marketing company selling financial products, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be really, really aggressive as a person and recruiting as well at the same time, right? Primerica, is that what I'm getting?
Yes, Primerica. I saw someone with a logo behind them has
Right.
Primerica on it. So I'm like, oh, I worked over there for 2 years. Yeah, in 1996 and 1997.
Oh my goodness. So you've basically worked all your life and you brought all those experiences here. And, the first thing that you did was in real estate, obviously you knew how to work hard. You were on a team. You had a mentor, right? You had a mentor, but you really knew who you are and how you would connect with people. And I'm guessing you had no problems door knocking and cold calling then, right?
I love door knocking.
Tell us more about that. How was your experience like in the first few years door knocking, and what did you do to have door knocking successful and effective for you?
I think I'm not shy. So when I door knock, I'm pleasant. I bring something with me, such
Mm,
as like my calendar, my magnet, my pens. I used to bring a little bit of chocolate, something like a pop-by
mm,
to the neighborhood or an expiry.
right.
Yeah. So I would just door knock. If I have a lead that wants to buy something, for example, a duplex lot, I would door knock like older houses
Mm.
and connect with the owner, find out who's the owner, connect with the owner, and do my, presentation. Yeah. Build a relationship and then bring an offer.
You're so good at that, and you're very personable. You always have a big smile on your face. So I can't see, anybody at the door being really nasty to you. So let me ask you this: how many doors did you have to knock, let's say on a weekly basis, to get a listing?
When I first started, we go for the land value properties, right?
Mm.
So those are a little bit you need to nurture. So, but
Okay.
my closing ratio is very high for expiry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's something you might get the previous listing agent upset, but
Right.
I've been really successful in getting properties that expired listed with me.
Yeah, she's taken my listings before,
So
guys.
sorry
She's
to all the
taken my
agents.
expired before, and I think I've taken hers before as well. We just
Yeah.
been out on the market, like door knocking each other's expireds. It's fun. It's all a game. And now we're working in the same company together. Super grateful. So the ones that you knocked that were like land value, you say you nurture, because a lot of people you drop the ball on the follow up. So what did you do to nurture those people who are like not ready to sell now, but definitely land value they will eventually sell? What did you do with that to get to cultivate it?
You have to put it in your calendar. Put
Got
it
it.
in your calendar, remind yourself to follow up
Wow.
and be really disciplined at following up.
So you are just aggressive at follow up as well as going door knocking then. Just
I would like to
really.
be even better at follow up. I feel like I
Mm.
haven't really follow up like enough, but just the one thing that really will increase your business and success is follow up.
Wow, guys, listen to this. I mean, follow up is the key. I mean, you most of the time, I would say 80% of the time when you set the appointment, it's not on the first call, guys, not on the first time you go to the door. It's always on the lead follow up. Would you agree with that,
Yes.
Melissa?
Sometimes you have to follow up 5, 10 times. Some of my clients I follow up for like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but not like always call them, but consistently send them stuff,
Mm.
text, call, maybe twice a year call, but MailChimp, newsletter. I send out weekly newsletters on my listings. Yeah.
Follow up, guys, it's just like a numbers game, just like prospecting, right? And the sales game is it's a contact sport, right? And it's a follow up game. Follow up, follow up, follow up. That's what had you successful in these 16 years. And there's two other things that I think made you successful, from what I see anyway. Again, you have a smile on your face. I don't think I've ever seen you down in any circumstance. Tell us about your mindset, how you're able to keep so positive for yourself in face of a lot of adversity in this market.
Well, if you're like happy, the day goes by. If you're unhappy, the day also goes by.
Mm,
So might as well be happy.
wow. Do you drink a lot then? Or
I do like to drink. I have to admit that, I'll be honest. But you know, I think I'm born with my older brother and younger brother, so I'm in the middle. So I'm very cheerful. Yeah, happy life. My parents take care of me. My brothers take care of me. So I've been really blessed.
wow. Yeah, I'm hearing now just very grateful, staying grateful, and just, you know what, the time's gonna go by anyways. So would you rather be unhappy all the time, or would you rather be happy all the time? And Melissa has made a conscious choice to be happy. And I think that's what had you, you know, in the 16 years, live a great lifestyle. And I can see on Instagram, on social media, that you have a great balance. You know, you go and work out, you enjoy great food, and you work really, really hard, right? So now we'll jump into the 3 Ls. How did you do the 3 Ls? Listings, leverage, and what was it? Leads.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about that now.
Okay, so I recommend a book. It's The Millionaire Real Estate Agent.
Okay, Millionaire Real Estate Agent, great for the crowd. Awesome.
Page 97.
Page 97. Okay, wow. Are you analytical? Are you sure? Wow. Okay, got it.
So page 97, it talks about the 3 Ls. So leads, right? You need to get leads. So either when you start your business, depending on where you are in your business, your sphere of influence, your family, those are all your contacts. Those are all your leads, right? Your contact, your database, your sphere of influence, your affiliates, those are all your contact database. So make sure that they know that you're working and you're an agent and you would love a referral.
Right? That you would love a referral. Got it. Okay. To
And
generate leads.
Yes. So just be out there, tell them you're working, and then create the MailChimp newsletter. Newsletter, or when you get a listing, then you call everyone. You inform everyone that you have a listing. Yeah. So I'm a listing agent, so I always focus on getting listings.
Perfect. Perfect. So guys, who wants to have a sustainable business? Right? Put your hands up. Like, you guys want to become a listing agent, right? You got to get more leads, and you got to have it be listing focused in order to have a sustainable business. And you have to create follow-up systems. Guys, MailChimp, you got to get it. You got to get it. Put them into the drip system, create a newsletter monthly, and start dripping on them. Okay, so leads, and then focus on listings. And tell us a little bit about leverage.
Leverage with listings, you can leverage, right? With listings, you can leverage your time. For me, I always have a showing specialist to help me with the showings. Once you have a listing, you need to have someone to help you take care of it.
Gotcha.
Right. For myself, I always have a administrative help to enter all the data, to take care of all the backbone, the back work, all the admin, and then a showing specialist. So I always just go back with my time to focus on getting more listings.
Perfect. Perfect. So guys, I don't know if you know, the crowd would know, but in Vancouver, especially Greater Vancouver, we don't have lockboxes. Well, we do, but we don't use them. So Melissa, in the last 16 years, you probably had all these showing specialists helping you, right?
Yes. In Surrey, they use Lockbox, which is great. The Lockbox, I love it. It just sells everything. When I first started my career, I put Lockboxes on all my listing. It just sells. Because it helps you with time. Buyer agent, they go on tour, sometimes like half an hour early, sometimes half an hour late. So the Lockbox just let them show it. Right. I love it. I wish we could use it again.
Maybe we can. Maybe we can. So
I do put on some of my empty homes.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So what I'm hearing you say is that through the 16 years, because you've become a lead generation machine, a follow-up machine, you keep really positive, you keep your smile on, and then you just focus on listings. And then the next stage is you leverage yourself. right? So tell us today then, after 16 years, what's your day look like now, you know, since you've leveraged yourself?
I wake up at 6:30, around 6:30.
Nice.
And I'll do something called a biocharger. I have a biocharger at home. And have
Biocharger, what's that?
it's a Tesla coil charger, and it charges every cell in your body.
Whoa. Okay. Guys, listen to that. You actually need to charge yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So biocharger at 6:30 and then what?
Coffee and tea. I have my coffee and tea.
Coffee and tea. Okay. Okay.
Coffee and tea. And then I talk with Andre.
Oh, Andre.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we talk in the morning.
So you talk in the morning. So your morning routine is, you know, charging yourself, have your coffee and tea, just get ready for the day. You guys have a nice talk. You guys have a great relationship from what I can see anyway. And so, and then after that, your breakfast and all.
Then I go to the gym around 8. Around 8,
gym.
I do my exercise, yeah.
Okay.
So gym or go for a run around 8, yeah.
Every single day?
I would say 5 times of a week, 5 times
Wow.
a week, yeah.
Good for you. So would you say morning routine is very, very important for the average realtor?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, the morning routine is absolutely crucial, okay? You need to clear your mind. You need to have something good in the morning, right? Charge yourself and get some positivity in you and connect with your partner, right? That's very, very important. I'm learning something here. I need to connect with my wife in the morning. Thank you. Thank you. So what happens after that? When do you, are you still prospecting today?
I follow up.
Okay, you follow up.
A lot of follow up.
So just following up, then no new leads because they're calling you now.
I follow up on people that I've met.
Okay.
So sometimes you do a CMA, you go for a listing presentation, and it's not the time for them to sell yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're waiting for the spring. So I always look at everything that I did, and then I follow up. So yesterday I was working until 8, so I now have to follow up. Once you meet the person, if they don't sign the paperwork right away, I do a follow up.
Gotcha.
Like send them a nice message, send them some more information, and ask if they need anything else, and let them know that I'll be staying in touch with them until like the time they're ready.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a workhorse still then. I mean, after 16 years, you're following up all day. So in the morning then, would you say when you get back from the gym about 9:30, you're following up until noon, then get some lunch. What's your afternoon look like for yourself now?
Afternoon, not much. I don't know. I go to a listing appointment or like, you know, clean the house or something like this. Yeah. But I'll always listen to Audible book.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'll like listen to something that inspires me. So to keep me motivated to sometimes when you listen to a successful person's book, I'm listening to Altman Brother.
Ultimate Brother?
Altman Brother. Is that the one?
Altman
the
Brothers.
baller in LA. What's his name? I forgot.
Oh, the Allman Brothers. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Josh Altman.
It's a really good book.
Okay. Good
really good book. So I always pick out some really good book that I like to listen, and then that keeps me going. That keeps me motivated. I've just recently finished Tony Robbins' Money. It's a really super good book as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. You do a lot of self development as well, right? You go to Tony Robbins. You go to, you know, did you see when he was in town, Ryan Serhant or whatnot?
I didn't see him actually, no.
Okay.
I sent people to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm hearing from you to become successful, guys, is to be positive every single day. Focus on the positive. Focus on leads. Follow up like an animal, like Melissa. Take more listings, right? And then because you have the listings, you can actually control your time. Because would you guys agree, in a hot market with very low inventory, especially in the States, you guys who are buyer's agents are running around like a chicken with his head cut off, going into multiple offers every single day. Am I right about that? So keep focused on listings so you can leverage yourself, right? And we just shared with you Melissa's, you know, daily routine. It's nothing fancy. It's actually nothing fancy. It's very simple, but she's very, very consistent with it, right? I'm just amazed at how you just keep up with your smile every single day. Like, how do you keep up?
I'm happy to see you all. It's great. 53 people is great. Thank you for
Hey. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. So we got a couple questions here, Melissa. For a new agent, from Sean, how many calls a day and how many door knocks a day would you advise?
I haven't do that much door knocking now. But if I see a lead that just kind of expired and I have a buyer, I will go. Right. So my closing ratio is high. And then my follow-up is keep following up. It's a couple hours a day. Yeah. And I get a lot of incoming leads, right? So I answer my phone. I answer my phone like 99%, unless there's some glitch that I cannot answer.
Wow.
I'll reply right away. I'll answer the call right away. Yeah.
This is very, very important, guys. If you are listening still, okay. So pick up your phone, guys. People are trying to give us money, so pick up your phone. All right.
Or I call back right away if I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very, very good habit of a real estate agent. If you want to become successful, pick up your phone. People are trying to give you money. And if somebody gave you their name and number, it's for a reason. Follow up on them, guys. That's how Melissa has absolutely crushed it in our market. Okay. Another question for you. How do you get up early?
I go to sleep early.
John already said that, but that's, hey, yeah. Siti, that's pretty basic. Go to sleep early. You're not going to go to sleep at 2 a.m. and expect to wake up at 6:30. Okay. It just doesn't happen that way.
And sleep faster.
I sleep faster? Okay, like
Arnold Schwarzenegger, sleep faster.
That's right. That's right. Sleep faster. Come on. So good. So any other questions for Melissa, guys?
Hi, Melissa. I had a question for you. So I know that you said you are a listing specialist. Did you start doing listings, or did you ever work with buyers? And what advice would you give to someone that's working with buyers right now but wants to transition into doing listings?
So you take the DISC, DISC, and then you have to know your personality profile. So I think I'm very fortunate. My DISC is ID or DI. Yeah, so some people are different personality type. So take that, and then you do a little bit self-discovery. To be a listing specialist, I think you just have to market yourself as you have the listings. For me, listings grow my listings.
Listings have babies.
Question. To transition, you build a portfolio of solds. So in my listing presentation, I have all my records and my solds where you present yourself with your records. That's how I usually, and then your marketing plan. So you have a listing presentation. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Melissa.
That's great. Yeah. Listings produce more listings, guys. Listings have babies. Okay. So you got to focus on listings.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Any other questions for Melissa?
I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I have a question, Melissa. I'm a beginning agent too, so I'm just curious. I'm sure that on your first year you'll probably produce like a certain amount, and then the next year you always want to strive for more. So I guess my question is, how do you go to how did that happen for you to go to that next level?
So I think my key was I had a mentor who was a top 1%. Yeah, and I always constantly learn. There's always something learned from other successful agents like John. He wakes up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
One day I would want to wake up earlier. So yeah, so always learn from the top successful people in your market. Have a mentor in the beginning because it will save you a lot of time because they're already doing it, right? You just model after success.
Thank you.
Awesome, John. Thanks for that question. We all want to go to the next level, and the next level is only exposed to you should you reach out to somebody who's doing more than you. And then you copy exactly what they do. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? You copy exactly what they do. We get in trouble in school for copying, someone else's assignment or exam, but we actually succeed in life should we become a copycat. Look at what Kobe did for Michael Jordan. He won 5 championships doing exactly what Michael Jordan did. So great advice. Great advice. Thank you for that. All right. Any other, what are some best ways to market your listings that will help you sell your listing faster? Great question. Thank you, Samar.
So whenever I get a listing, of course we do put it on the MLS. So 3 Ps, right? Put it on the MLS, put up the sign, and pray for a buyer. But I do the 4th P. The 4th P is proactive marketing.
Nice.
Yes. So proactive marketing is in your mind. You think about, you match it. You're a matchmaker for the property. So you match the listing that you have with a potential buyer in your database.
Wow.
So in my beginning, I always try to double end all my properties, right? Or now I would send it to my buyer's agent, right? Oh, I think so-and-so will be really interested. Go call them, like book an appointment, book the showing, you know, make sure they're qualified and write an offer.
That's awesome. So what I'm hearing you say, Melissa, you don't just sign the listing, put a sign outside the yard and just start meditating and praying for the buyer to come. You actually have the 4th P, guys, which is what? Proactive marketing. Looking for buyers for your sellers. Hello, guys. That's what we do as listing agents, right? And it's a mindset though, guys. You're a matchmaker. You're trying to match up the perfect buyer to the listing that you have, doing your job for the sellers that you have, that you're working for. Great advice. Awesome. John
and follow up, right? Follow up on all the showings.
Follow up on all the showings for feedback, guys. Right? Good job. Thank you, guys. Call the neighborhood. Tell them that you have an exciting listing in the neighborhood. That's right. That's right. So today you don't call any just listed, just sold. Today you don't go and door knock, but you follow up on leads every single day.
Yeah, follow up. That was the one thing I do focus on. Yeah.
Yeah. How big is your team now?
I don't really have like a registered team. I have associates. Yeah, so associates, agents that join EXP that I sponsor, so they become my associates. So so what we do is, like when I have a listing, for example, this weekend we have like 10 open houses. So
Wow.
agents that want to do open house, I let them know I have a new listing. Would you like to do the open house? So they would do the open house. In the open house, they can, you know, farm the open house, right? They can like call the neighborhood, door knock the neighborhood. We'll send them the teller listing leads to call the neighborhood, take out the do not call, and then call the neighborhood.
Yeah. Calling the neighborhood, guys, calling around your listings, right?
And even like on a sunny day like this, you can door knock the neighborhood.
Door knock the neighborhood, getting the word out about the open house, correct?
Yes. So
Yeah.
invite, make it like a huge event with mask.
With mask, yes. So guys, you know, what I've gathered really, there's no magic from Melissa's 16-year successful top 1% Greater Vancouver, you know, career. It's take listings, guys, follow up like crazy, and get the word out about your listings and get your listings sold.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, great. One last question for you. From Nitsu from Calgary, why did you join EXP Realty?
So many reasons. So in 2017, because after what years, 2004. Okay, so after 14 years, no, this is 2017. I was in 2016. I was in Keller Williams. It's a wonderful brokerage. I love it. I learn a lot. But then I want to have a West Side brokerage myself, right? Trying to hire agents. I met with you as well. Do you remember?
Yes, we did. We did.
So, but then it's like they have a system like quite hard to open the franchise in West Side. So I had like 2 other business partners. We opened a West Side boutique luxury brokerage. In the 2 years, we had over 100 agents.
Wow.
Over 500 million in sales volume.
My God.
But we lost $1 million.
Wow.
From our investment, everybody chipped in about $250,000 and we lost it all. From the lease, a brick and mortar.
Yeah, brick and mortar, right. Wow.
Yeah, from the lease, from the staff, from like, you know, just a lot of distraction in managing the business. Although it looked very glorious because, you know, you have like 2 offices, 100 agents, but, you know, it was not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard about EXP, because eventually I want to building my passive income, that was the motivation to build the brokerage. Don't do it because brokerage go broker. And that's why I joined EXP, because the model is terrific. And I love technology because technology, there's no complaint, you know, there's no murmuring. It just does the job.
Wow.
So I love technology. I love the model. No brick and mortar. It's wonderful. And the stock went up since I joined. It was 11. Now it's like 40 something. It's great. Tripled in 6 months, or quadruple.
My gosh. Well, I hope that answers the question there, Nitsu. I mean, that's amazing what you went through. I mean, guys, if you have an independent brokerage right now and you're actually not making money, I think it's time to talk about EXP. But you know, that's beside the point. Thank you for asking the question, Nitsu. Any last advice for the crowd here to have them succeed and finish strong for 2020 from Melissa?
Follow up.
I love it. I love it. So simple, guys. Follow up on your
Yes.
leads.
Make sure you spend at least 1 to 2 hours follow up.
That's awesome. Every single
So,
day.
you know, in my morning exercise, during the time I'm exercising, always think like, who should I follow up today? Like, who should I get back to like right away before like 12?
Oh, I love that point. So guys, for you guys to finish strong is to follow up. And who did I not get back to that I need to call right now? Actually, after Power Half Hour, I'm going to go follow up. I'm so motivated right now. So thank you today, Melissa. You have been a big mentor to all the younger agents in our marketplace. And of course, now all over North America at EXP, people look up to you. What a pleasure to have you today. And how can we reach out to you on social media and you know, send you referrals?
Yeah, send me referrals, send me a message. We'd love to hear from you. DM me, direct message.
What's your page?
What's my page? melissawu.com.
Okay.
That's my website. My phone number and all the information is on there.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, it's such a pleasure to have you today, and you know, wishing you a strong finish to the rest of 2020. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. Have a great day.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure. Thank you all for coming.